All right, I had to go out. I had to run to the post office real fast, mail a bill out. I'm back. YouTube's gone nuts. The Delphi case, everything's gone bananas, even Upchurch. Upchurch, how can you even call yourself a Memphis boy? How dare you make a video using great grandpappy, uncle, brother, Mr. Elvis Presley himself? You know, you might have to pay Priscilla and my sister Lisa for that. Nah, you can't do nothing with Elvis unless you pay the piper. You know that. I know that. Good God, Upchurch. You gone mad. Somebody bought your logo. And then you bought someone else's logo. Well, I got news for all you. I bought all your logos. It's gone mad, these YouTube wars, these crime cases. They've gone absolutely bananas. And I'm not talking half bananas, I'm talking full bananas. Yeah. But let's get back to this whole Upchurch heavy diesel duty. Oh my God, what a war. Upchurch, you can't do Elvis without talking to Priscilla and Lisa Marie first. You know, they invited me to have Christmas dinner out there at the King's place. I didn't want to bring too much attention to Graceland, but I might be moving back there, clear out a room. Boys, I'm going back home. Going where I can dream of a better place, where I'm getting rid of all you people out of Graceland. I'm moving in. Yeah. So, anyways, the madness. Oh my God. I went out. It's starting to warm out. Guess what? I think what is going on is somebody's using magic around here. Because when I turned my car off last night, I had it set on defrost. It was working fine. I started my car back up today. And I noticed people been walking around the apartment complex a lot today. And my car won't work again. And there's 3 other cars right in a row that are Fords. Ain't it a coincidence how now all of a sudden my car is having problems? I don't know. I'll tell you one thing. Is it possible? Yes. Sure it is. All right. I want to thank the government for giving us extending the food, whatever the heck it is, uh, food card or whatever that you gave, for extending that. You know, we need it. We're poor. Just when we start eating healthy, just when the government knew, hey, they'll buy healthy stuff, they were right. I've been drinking kale shakes, eating beets, pickled cabbage, and everything. So, you know, they were right about that. So I want to thank the government and the state of Indiana and the good part of LaGrange, Indiana. Uh, there's bad and good and everything. So I want to thank the good people uh, that is helping us, people that are on lower income. I want to thank them. Uh, I don't know. It might be Michigan helping us because there's that big thing going on with taxes. People were getting the double whammy. You know, why are we getting taxed to live in Michigan and we're getting taxed to live in Indiana at the same time? You know, So property owners were pretty upset about that, and I don't blame them, you know. But now Michigan is saying actually they own 30 miles, 20 miles into Indiana from their border. So who knows? Whoever is helping us with the food card that they sent out or that you had to go get. Thank you, government. Appreciate it. Thank God first, then the government and the state. You know, thank God for that. I want to give a shout out to the big guy up in the sky. You know, I want to give a shout out to him. But like I said, YouTube's gone mad. Now the new thing is Delphi video is only 39 or 49 seconds. Well, I beg to differ, boys, because when the case first happened, you failed to release any information till 3 years, 2 years after the murders. And I'm almost positive that you guys said that you had 39 or 49 minutes of the killing of the Delphi girls. So it's not adding up. Now they're saying they only have 49 seconds. But in the beginning of the case, they claimed to have 39 or 40 something minutes of video, that it was horrifying and very graphic and very bloody, that they could not release it for people to see because it was so gory that the girls succumbed to death on that video. Not in 49 seconds. That means the Delphi killer would have had to walk right up to where the girls stood, killed them right where they stood, and then carried their bodies to the destination that they were staged in 49 seconds. Impossible. You couldn't get down that hill all the way and cross the river in 49 seconds. It ain't adding up. It ain't adding up. You couldn't do it's impossible. Not unless they had some way, maybe with a four-wheeler, maybe with a snowmobile, but there's no way they walked in 49 seconds. That means from the time that video turned on, 49 seconds, the girls were killed and put where they were staged. It ain't making sense. That means that guy had to be one heck of a in shape to carry two young girls. He would have had to kill them right where they stood. As soon as he walked up, he had to kill them. No down the hill crap or anything like that. No, not in 49 seconds. I'm sorry. No. It's impossible. Nope. To do it in 49 seconds, there would have had to be a team of people there. From the time the guy killed the girls right where they stood, there had to be people there other than just one person to get them girls across the river and put where they were in 49 seconds. I'm not buying it. We want the full recording released. Boy, these guys they really messed up. They really did. You know, and we've been getting harassed a lot. And some of the good Joneses have been getting harassed a lot. And the Kramer, why? Because they're using fake accounts, and they are contacting these people under the name of Jones and other people. So therefore, the real people that are contacting these people are using fake accounts to get information about the case. And that's why it explains everything. why everybody's having trouble with certain names. Yeah. And these people live all the way in another country, and they're doing it. It don't. I would believe it. Are they using magic, witchery? They might be, but it's going to get very ugly. I'm not buying the whole thing that they're coming up with. There was many involved in the Delphi killings. Keegan Klein, Carr, Keir, Kurt, Chadwell, all of them. Why? Because they all were part of an organization out there. Some of them even knew Mike Patty, Greeno, Harmon. They all knew each other. You know, some people are saying they grew up with Mike Patty and yada yada yada, and then all the crap. Well, there was a cigarette butt there. Well, yeah, a lot of them smoke. Just about all of them did. You know, it's a big ring. It was a little crew down there that they might have had, that might have been supplied by somebody with a lot of money or something, and they were like a mob crew, but a gang instead. I don't think it was mafia. These idiots are no. It was probably exactly what they said, a biker organization or whatever, a gang selling dope, whatever. They all knew each other. You know, people's phones were taken. Um, you know, all these people, even Buckingham, that people watch, is a suspect. People are saying, you know, Hughes, Greg Hughes. I seen a video that he was a suspect. You know, supposedly there's a big real estate thing going out there. A lot of people want their property, you know. But what people don't understand is, even if they wanted Logan's or whatever his name is property, he had family. Therefore, even if Ron Logan was killed or staged or whatever to take the fall so they can get the property, this is how stupid these people are. If Ron Logan dies, that property goes to his family. It's not like the bank can just swoop right in. I imagine Ron Logan had a will and family members. That property would have went to them. It's not like the bank or whoever was looking for, they wanted his land. Yeah, well, so they staged all this, and even in the end, they wouldn't be able to just walk in and say, we're going to buy, he's dead. There's wills. So that's just unbelievable. What are they going to do? Kill the whole family to get the property? I find that pretty hard to believe. But hey, when you're dealing with a bunch of idiots and a lot of money, anything's possible. So yeah, that would explain that, but I don't think so. I mean, and if that was the case, they weren't using their heads. Meaning, even if they set Ron Logan up and he went to prison, even if he died and they killed him or whatever, they still wouldn't be able to just walk right in and say, it's our land. They don't own the land in the first place. Ron Logan did, and whoever was in his will. So I would be looking into that before some realtor guy wanted to buy his property or whatever, or someone around there. So they kill Ron Logan, and it don't It ain't adding up. They're saying there's only 49 seconds of video now and tape. Well, I'm not buying it because there's no way within 40 seconds or 49 seconds that the killer killed the girls. I don't even think you can get to where the girls were supposedly found in 49 seconds. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49. They had to go down that hill, cross the road, cross the creek, go back up the ravine, and get to where they were all the way by the cemetery. Impossible. I'm not buying their whole thing. Impossible. I believe that there is 39 to 49 minutes of video and recording, not 49 seconds. The only way that could have been done is the guy, as soon as the guy walked up, he killed the girls. And only if he had an ATV to throw the girls on and drive all the way around, or possibly through the creek and then up into there, I ain't seen it. For one, if there is an ATV, we'd hear it on the video. For two, I don't even think if he had an ATV, he could have got all the way over by the cemetery in 49 seconds. It ain't adding up. Them dang street tacos out west are the best. They really are. Them little trucks that drive around out there in California, they really are the best. You know, we got a guy driving around out here in the summertime with one of them big food trucks, sells tacos. Oh, it was great. They're expensive, but I stopped and had one myself, and I was like, yeah, I'm liking that. But so I'm not buying the whole thing. Ryan Upchurch and Big Heavy Diesel are battling it out right now. They both bought each other's logos. Uh, and then said they were just playing and they were going to give it back to each other or whatever. Well, I said, nah, I own both of them now. Upchurch, please do not Vogue anymore on camera. I seen you the other day on camera talking about Heavy Diesel, and you were voguing. I'm the one that left the comment on your video. Upchurch, if you Vogue it, did he just Vogue? Did he just Vogue on camera? Upchurch, if you Vogue again, you need a break. You need a vacation, Upchurch. You really do. He was voguing. Go on, Vogue. You need a break, Upchurch. Especially when you're voguing on camera. It's over with. He's throwing up X's and go on, Vogue. I'm just joking, Upchurch. I'm joking with him. You know, he should put out a whole record of just voices. It'd sell. Animal noises. Like Pink Floyd did back in the day. Yeah, it was Go On Vogue. Dance to the music, strike a pose. And then he went into the X and he right on camera, and he was talking and doing all this arm moving and stuff. And I'm like, did he just Vogue on camera? If he keeps doing this, I can't watch his videos anymore. Go on, Buck. It was hilarious. He's in battle right now with Big Heavy Diesel or whatever his name is. They're battling it out. And then he's battling it out with Johnny Gobble. This is huge. You know, this is all over the news, local news. They're buying each other's logos and all kinds of stuff. This is huge. You can't get this on Netflix. One reason is because Netflix said, yeah, idiots. Hang in there, Upchurch. Hang in there, Big Diesel, whatever his channel is. I've seen him before on there. Military guy. But I'm not buying the Delphi case video that there's only 49 seconds of it. I'm not buying that. Not for a minute. There's no way that guy killed 2 girls in 49 seconds and they ended up all the way by the cemetery. It's just no way. Impossible. Nope. If he did it in 49 seconds, then he had help. Simple as that. That's it. That's all I'm saying. That's it. That's it. Here's something for Upchurch. Only Upchurch would know that. It's code. That's code. That's how they talk out there in the neck of the woods. What the hell was that? It's Upchurch. Good God. Are you kidding me? Sounds like a turkey. It's Upchurch. Nah, you need a break, Upchurch. This is what these guys do that have a lot of money. They got nothing else to do, so they buy people's logos, channels. How much you want for it? I don't know. This is great. It's great. YouTube has gone crazy. It's nuts. But I will be doing my experiment on Wednesday when it's 49 degrees out here. Same temperature it was on February 13th, 2017. And we will see if them girls cross the river. I have a feeling that their clothes still would have been wet the next morning. If not, I don't know, because I don't have the crime scene photos. You know, I'm not looking at the crime scene photos to say, definitely the clothes are damp, wet, wrinkly. They must have crossed the river. We don't know that. You know who knows that? The killers and the police are the only ones that know that. That's it. The police and the killers are the only ones that know if they crossed the river or not, or how they succumbed to death. I ain't buying it. I ain't buying it. I just ain't buying it. If I have to, I'll dig a hole from here all the way to China. I'll bring back a whole troop of beautiful robot women, and I won't care about nothing anymore. I'll let you solve these crimes by yourself. But anyways, you can cut that check out for $360,000 to John Kramer. That's my real name. Okay. You can make that check out to me anytime you want. I'm waiting for it. Case solved, over with. I hear Taiwan is building some great robot women these days. Yeah, they might be. They're trying to keep up with China and Japan. You want to know why a lot of people are getting accused of doing drugs? Because when you go into a gas station and the only lighter they have is one of these dang torches, I'm looking at it and I'm like, it's no wonder people are getting pulled over and accused of drugs. What's the dang thing? Barely, it's some kind of a torch. Bunch of crackheads. I got to do everything in this country. I got to solve cases. I got to do my own dishes. I got to clean. I got to do my own laundry. I got to work on my own car. I got to play my own music. I got to take care of my guitar. I got to do everything in this country. Got to shovel snow. I got to go grocery shopping. Got to do everything. Got to solve cases. This is unreal. It's unbelievable. Yeah, believe me, the women that had restraining orders on me, the police called me and said, "Yeah, we figured it out, Johnny. Don't worry about it." Yeah, well, that's what a lot of people are saying now. These women, they exaggerate and then they investigate and then they come back and say, "Yeah, a bunch of made up crap." What? Money. Money. So, yeah, go ahead and file all the restraining orders you want. You got to have a woman to have a restraining order. I want a restraining order against that guy. Do you know him? Is he your boyfriend, husband? What? No. Related to him? No. Well, why you want to restrain? Well, he said something I don't like. Yeah. Okay. He got too close to solving the case. So I don't like him. Therefore, he scares me and I want a restraining order. Yeah. Good luck. You know what scares me? YouTube. I guess we're going to have to put a restraining order on YouTube. You know what else scares me? Life. You know what else scares me? Neighbors. Yeah. Hey, Arkstra, how you doing? I didn't see you sneaked in there, boy. You sneaked in there. So, yeah, now they're saying there's only 49 seconds of the video when originally the video that they said they had was 39 minutes or 40 something minutes long, not 30 seconds or 49 seconds. So something's up. There is actually 30 some minutes of video and recording of the Delphi killings. For anybody to come in and kill someone within 30 to 49 seconds, it would have had to been a platoon of trained killers to swoop in within 30 to 49 seconds, kill them, transport them all the way across the creek, all the way behind the cemetery. It's impossible. And I don't see a team of black ops killing two girls for no reason. I'm sorry. I'm just not buying it. I ain't buying it. Are they looking for fall people? Yes. People they can just, I think they're so far deep into it. I think some of our team has got to some of these YouTubers, been tracking them. The team's working their way through all these people. You know, Delhi forces getting through them. So now my heat fluctuation door sensor is on the bum again, and I even tapped on it and it didn't work. So what's going on? I don't know. Could be like 1408, the movie. I don't know if you guys seen 1408, but it was a spirit that came in and actually monkeyed with their minds and created. It was a demon. It was evil. It was evil. And that's pretty much what's going on here. Hey, what's up, Boo Boo? Robert Eves already said they have a group of people in the background of Livy's audio. Yeah, we knew that along years and years ago. Yeah, we knew that once we were going through the video and matching it up with Chadwell's, Greeno's voice, all their voices. But here's the thing, you can hear the girls, or I don't even think it's the girls. I think it's somebody there. I think there was a group of people there, maybe. A bunch of them, not just one guy, because you can hear, I think there's 2 or 3 voices right off the bat on the video. And then there's a break. And then within that break, you can hear a woman or somebody screaming, but they did something to the video. That's why this Delphi video and the recording of the voices is very suspicious, almost like there was some foul play within the video going on. But we'll get to it all. Like I said, there's 39 minutes, supposedly 49 minutes. We're only hearing a 30-second piece of it. So there's no way that bridge guy walked up on them from the time the video starts, 49 seconds after the video starts, killed the girls and positioned the girls behind the cemetery. It's impossible. Not in 49 seconds. So, what do we got? Well, we got a bunch of misled people. That information hasn't even been put out yet by authorities, but yet There's people making videos that they say that they know that the girls were beheaded, carved up, and all kinds of sexual stuff or whatever. Uh, you know, we don't know that yet. Where did that information come from? It was not released by the authorities. How did these people know that? We don't even know if that's it. They could have been just strangled, and that's it. They could have been shot, and that's it. We don't know. They haven't released it. How are these people getting this information? I have no idea. It ain't me. I don't know. If I knew, well, we wouldn't be sitting here right now. But I think some of us know, but we just don't want to get involved. They're on the right track. It was more than one person. There was many. And some of them might not have known something was going on, but they knew something was going to happen. We don't know yet. We'll find out. Yeah, it's pretty. Here's the whole thing, Boo Boo. Here's the whole thing. These were two young ladies. Bridge guy coming down the bridge looks like he had problems, maybe a busted leg, maybe a infected leg, knee, something. He had a gait that matches a couple people that we've been looking at. So, what they're telling me is here's two girls that are scared to death. And instead of running or calling the police or even their parents, they chose to stay there and record a guy walking down the bridge and not run. And one of them only lived a mile and a half away from the crime scene. It don't make sense. If they were that scared, they would have been on the phone with the police or their mothers or family, and they would have ran. And they might have ran. They might have ran. And they might have ran into the people that he might have directed them to the area that he wanted to. But I don't see them getting from on top of the bridge to behind the cemetery in 49 seconds. I don't see it. Bendejo, we're talking a 13 and 14-year-old woman, a young lady, not a woman, a young lady, a 13 and 14-year-old kid. They're kids, not even young ladies. What do you mean they weren't scared? Any young kid, especially a girl, if they have a feeling of they're scared, they scream, they yell, they run. They don't stick around and videotape it. Something's up. What do I think? I don't know. The girls could have been dead before they even turned the video camera on. We don't know. We don't know. Meaning they could have been dead. Someone came walking down the bridge, so they went ahead and videotaped it, um, edited it all out. And there you go. Boom. You know, is it possible? Yes, it's possible. Anything is possible. These people are there. It's impossible. No, it's impossible. What's not impossible is to get to where they were found and from on top of the bridge to where they were found in 49 seconds. That's impossible. There ain't no way. Not in 49 seconds. From the time that video starts, 49 seconds after that, the police are saying they were killed. That the video that they have, it was a gory, horrifying thing, and they didn't want to release it. So within 49 minutes, this guy must have did all this stuff, or within 49 seconds. I'm not buying that. I'm sticking with the original thing. I think there's 49 minutes of video, not 49 seconds. They went out there with dogs, boo-boo, and drones with thermal imaging and found nothing. The next day, they went back to search that area, and they found the girls. You know, it gets dark out there at 6 o'clock, 6:30, 5:30, 6 o'clock out there in February. So between 5 at night and whenever they found the girls the next day, there was a window there. Like I said, we don't even know if the girls were killed there. If we look at the crime case photos and there ain't blood all over the place, like these people are saying in the videos that it was horrible and gory, and then they weren't killed there. They might have been taken somewhere, killed, dumped. That would explain why they didn't find them that night. That would explain why there was thermal image drone out there and didn't find them that night. That would explain it. But why? Because they weren't there. That's possible. I don't know. We're getting close. We're getting close, though. It is impossible to get from on top of that bridge where the girls were to the area where they were supposedly killed. And this was all on the tape. And within 49 seconds, it's impossible to get to where the girls were located and from on top of the bridge to that area in 49 seconds. It's impossible. I mean, I wouldn't say it's not impossible. If it was a platoon of our best of the best of the best, well, then, yeah, I could see it happening. But like I said once before, I don't think the U.S. military went out there to kill 2 little girls. Yes, they did call the dogs off, but they also went back with the dogs the next day. But they also searched that area because there's witnesses that said they were in that area searching and didn't find anything. Then they had an interview with the drone guy, and the drone guy said they flew over that area and didn't see any heat sensing or anything. But I believe that the guy that was running the drone did see a dare with the drone. That's where the whole dare thing came up, that somebody seen a dare and then located the girls. You can't see where the girls were. It's in a ravine area. So how did they do? I don't know. It ain't adding up. Yeah, they could have let them right to the girls the next day. The dogs, yeah, they might have. But it ain't making its sense up because there's videos out there that are saying the family found them. One of the family members, cousins or something, stumbled upon the girls, that the dogs didn't find them and the drone didn't find them. So, and supposedly they were on four-wheelers and stuff. So it ain't making sense. Um, there's a gap there where them girls were missing, but yet the phone was pinging off all the towers around there. That's another thing. Well, you know, was that the killer trying to monkey with the phone or whatever? Maybe implant the video. Maybe we don't even know if that video is from Delphi that day. We really don't know until investigators are done with. I think they're on the right track, though. I'm thinking in reality, they probably found out that someone ratted on their little drug thing or whatever, or a sex thing or whatever, and then it was maybe a revenge thing or something, or possibly just mistaken identity, and they really wanted two other women that were going to be there that day. So could have been. We don't know yet. It's getting interesting, though, I'll tell you that much. But I think there's more than just one person involved. I just don't see one guy. I don't see Bridge Guy killing them two girls in 49 seconds and carrying their bodies to where they were found. I don't see it happening that way. I mean, anything is possible, but I just don't see. He would have had to have help. Definitely had to have help. Did he drive out of there? I don't know. Maybe he rode a bike. Maybe he hitchhiked out of there. Maybe somebody was waiting for him down the road, picked him up, and they split. We don't know. Boo Boo's saying the dogs could have led the suspects to the entrance, exit evidence, and could have led them right to the girls. They could have. If the girls were there that day, the dogs would have found them right away because they weren't that far away. I imagine they had two teams. I imagine they had a team of people that were on one side of the bridge, on one side of the creek, and then I imagine there was another team on the other side of the creek. And they walked down both sides. No, I imagine so. At least that's what I would have done. Hey, that team gets this side of the creek. The other team gets the other side of the creek. And let's start walking up and down the creek or whatever in that area. So it's all making sense. Witchery, sorcery. It might have been, boys. Might have been some kind of sacrificial thing. That's why a lot of us YouTubers are saying we're getting attacked by something. Something don't want us to solve this case. I believe so. I wouldn't doubt if they tried to kill us with COVID to cover up the case. Quick, they're getting close to solving it. They didn't want to give up that $360,000 reward. That probably ain't real in the first place. They just made it up to get attention to the case or whatever. Or what's the best way to cover up a case? We'll put a reward out there, and anyone that gets close to it and calls and says, we think we found the people, And if they're spot on, well, what's the best thing to do? Well, they send a team out to kill them. That's how you keep a case. Hush, hush. That's how you keep people diverted. That's how. Yeah, it's a military use actually back in the day, but is it possible? Sure. Listen, they don't want nobody to find out what really happened, so they put a reward out. People start getting close to the case, they call the police. We think this is what happened. Really? Yep. And they might be right on spot. And then the people involved in the case, they make one call. We got somebody that's too hot to handle. Next thing you know, they come up dead. We don't. Could be. I know a lot of people right now are saying, you're crazy. I don't yet. Only if you people knew. Only if you knew. So, like I said, we don't know until nobody knows. Only the killer and the police know exactly what happened. That's it. And the FBI, they're the only ones that know. Nobody else knows except for the killers and the police, the authorities. So, and them playing games like it was the Zodiac killer, like they did back. I thought that was just, it ain't making sense. Why would they play with a group of Zodiac dudes? I have no idea. I have no idea why they made that choice. I have no idea. I have no idea why they would do something like that. And here's the thing with the Zodiac killer. They started playing games with the Zodiac killer, and the Zodiac killer said, okay, we can play this game. And I think in one day he killed 19 people in one day, or like 9 people or something like that in one day, just to prove a point that they were playing with an idiot. That was better than them, Still to this day, they don't really know. They have suspicions. They say they cracked the case, but the real thing is they never charged anyone with the Zodiac killings. I don't believe there is any cash. I think it was all made up to try and get somebody that was good at solving a case to call in either with a tip, or it's everything that some of these people are saying in some of these videos, that it was a cover up. That'd be the best way to cover it up. If they're all friends and they're affiliated with the police and all this and that, sure, anything's possible. But I got to go. I got things to do. You guys be safe. Bendejo. Boo boo. This one's going to out to Upchurch. Only yodelers know stuff about that. We're a very rare breed. The yodelers. Ah, all right. Each and every day we go more cuckoo. From YouTube, social media, the world, religion, government, everything. Hunker down, dig in. Dig a foxhole. Dig it all the way to China if you want. I don't care. Bring me back a robot wife. I can use one. But we go on, we live. What can we do? All right. I'll be back later. Maybe not. You know, a lot of people are taking a break from YouTube. I'm pretty impressed. Some big ballers, some big channels are like, I can't take no more. I got to take a break from YouTube. A lot of the big ballers. I wish I was a little bit taller. I wish I was a big baller. They're taking breaks. I don't know. I might take a break. It's madness. I don't know. But it looks like it's all coming to an end. I think they got them all. I think the FBI's sitting back going, yeah, these boys are idiots. I think they all know what's up. It's just, it's going through all these guys. I'll tell you what, Klein opened the door to a lot of people. You know, did they know, did Kurt and all them guys know each other? Did they know Chadwell? Did they know Grant? Yeah, I imagine they did. They were all from that area. They all were messed up into drugs. Not cannabis. I'm talking meth, heroin, pills. And it was their own little ring, their own little, you know, Chadwell talking on video saying, uh, you know, he belongs to some club or something. You got, you know, Mike Patty rides Harleys, and he's a fireman / police or whatever, fire officer or what. You know, it just is. It was just it was the perfect storm. It was the perfect storm. They all grew up with each other from down there. They all went to school around there. It was the perfect storm. But there are some out there that know what's going on. Don't forget, we're still looking for little Michael Vaughn, who goes by the name Monkey. He's still out there. We're looking for him. Little guy, he's just a little dude. Why do these people? I don't know. I don't know. Like I said, money, power, madness, Satan. If you people think God had anything to do with them girls and these kids missing, I don't know. The only thing I can hope is Summer Wells was taken by authorities or adopted. And the same thing with Mikey Vaughn. The only thing I can hope and pray for is maybe somebody adopted little Michael, or maybe he was in a bad family or something, and CPS or whoever it is who handles kids took him or whatever, and that's what we can hope for. We can only pray, you know, that maybe they're in a good place and they're just being protected by the government, or they were adopted or whatever. And if that's the case, if they were adopted legally, we won't find them. They won't release any information. And they do that to protect the children and the people that adopted the kids. So if they were adopted legally, we will never find them. You know, they will hide the kid and cover things up to keep the kid protected. Oh, great monkeys. Oh, oh, great monkey. All right, I got to go. I got stuff to do. You people have a safe day. Boo boo, Bendejo, all the rest of you people, Arkstra. Be safe. Send all that evil back to these channels and everything that are pumping out all this evil and sending their. We're going to be binding across the whole world here pretty soon. The annual binding of the demons and witches and Satan. Yeah. I don't know. When the wind starts picking up out there, boys, you know there's a demon being bound somewhere. Thank God. Thank God. All right. Talk to you later.